Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I want to start a new series on my channel of just college related videos. To make sure this series is beneficial to everybody, I really hope you guys leave questions if you are going into college or you're already in college and you think it's something that other people should know. I do plan on making several videos college related over just advice coming from a senior. So the first video is just dorm shopping. So this video is just going to be things that I recommend you buy, things that you probably didn't think to buy but you need, and things to not buy. That is the important part of this video, because there is one product that was driven that you need and it will cost you several $100s if you buy this product and you use it. At my school, it was about $360. I've heard upwards of like $500. The school will even give it to you to use. But before we get into this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe and turn on that bell notification if you want to keep notified when I post videos, especially college related. The very first thing I want to talk about, I didn't even realize I needed it, and that was a can opener. So when you get a meal plan, typically it's required for freshmen to get a meal plan. At my school, we had convenience stores throughout. Rotel cans do not have the pop open lids. So me and my roommate were in a pickle when we wanted queso and didn't have a can opener. Thankfully, I forgot I had a pocket knife in my dorm room, which I guess is not allowed. I never took it out of my dorm room, and honestly, it came in handy that day. Avoid that mistake. Just get a can opener. You will not regret buying a can opener. The next thing that I highly recommend you buy is a full-size trash can. Dorm shopping portions of stores, they only really show like the little cute little trash bins. No girl, you are going to need that full-size trash can, because that little trash can will fill up every other day. And do you really want to go and take the trash out to the first floor when you're on the 5th floor? No. The next is over bedding. If you can't find a twin XL bedding, go for the full size. I don't know the exact dimensions. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. From head to toe, a twin XL is the same size as a full. It's just the width is the same as a twin. If you get a twin size, it will not fit because the length from head to toe is about the size of a full size versus a twin size. Now, this kind of goes into two categories of what to buy and what not to buy. I am going to get into what not to buy in a minute. But a lot of people do bring TVs and video game consoles and things of that nature. I did this. I personally was moving from Oregon to Oklahoma. It kind of worked out. I had to bring that stuff with me because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. And I didn't really use it very often. I probably used them a handful of times. I would just go down the hall to the lounge and connect my Xbox to the TV. This is where it gets important. If you bring them, bring an Ethernet cable. If you don't know what that is, ask your parents because they know what an Ethernet cable is. Whenever your dorm says it includes internet and cable, you have to have an Ethernet cable to connect it to that. So for me, I couldn't connect my Xbox to the internet. I just connected to the internet little box on the wall, I don't know what to call it, and then to my Xbox, and then I was able to watch Netflix and YouTube and just things of that nature. The next thing you want to buy is a mini fridge with a freezer, especially if you have convenience stores. If you don't have convenience stores on your campus, maybe it wouldn't matter, but I know me and my roommate, we would go buy ice cream and we'd come back to the dorm and we would just want ice cream some nights and we wouldn't want to eat the entire pint in one sitting. So we would put them in my freezer. Now we're going to things to not buy. There are so many commercials and ads, and your school even gives you these to use, and that is command strips. Do not use command strips. I don't know who on earth was like, command strips is a good idea. It's only a good idea if you are in a building with like bricks on your wall. I know one of my friends lived in a building where they had like cinder blocks. Now you can't really put thumbtacks in that, so she had to use command strips. I lived in one of the newer dorms, so we had drywall, and I don't know what paint they use. It is literal paper. So if you take that command strip off, it is going to take the paper with you. If your school sees it, they are going to charge you the flat rate for damaging your dorm. What I recommend is thumbtacks, especially in the drywall. You never notice it. And I even left thumbtacks on my wall between my freshman year and sophomore year because I knew that I was going to be going back to the same dorm room. So I just left the thumbtacks there. They didn't even notice it. I just got the clear ones. You don't notice it. They have to go in and clean everything and inspect, and they totally left it there. I don't know if they just were trying to be nice and make my life easier in August, but They didn't take them down and I didn't get fined. So the next thing is don't buy any unnecessary furniture. What I mean is I bought like a 9-cube organizer. Now I did utilize it. Looking back, I definitely didn't need it. I just wanted it. I wanted it to be there for aesthetic purposes. 9-cube organizers and mushroom chairs and things of that nature you really don't need. I did buy, and I can count how many times I used it, and it was 0. Okay, I never used it. If it's one of those deals as for organization that you just have so much stuff you need to put it in another container, that's a sign that you don't need to bring it. If you can't fit it in what the school gives you, it's probably too much stuff. Bring what you want to bring, but just know that it's just going to get in the way and it's going to feel cluttered, especially if you're in a standard dorm room. Any extra furniture just took up way too much space. The final thing that I definitely don't think you need to bring or buy or anything of that nature is a printer. However, I do think you need to bring printer paper. Now for this, I definitely would just wait until you move in to kind of get a feel for what your school provides. And this also goes with a microwave. Our floor had like 3 microwaves. I didn't need to bring one. I just had it and I used it, but I didn't need to buy it. When you move in, make sure you look for these things because you might not even need to buy it. Printers are expensive. Microwaves are expensive. Some dorms will have printers on their first floor lobby. If that is the case, just use what they give you because you're going to be spending a lot of money. If they're going to give you a printer to use for free, use it. But I would bring printer paper because there have been several times where my printer wasn't working and I needed to go print and they didn't have paper down there. So I would go back upstairs, I would just get some paper, put it down there, and then just print. I think every building that I saw had a printer downstairs. Not everyone's going to be printing all at once, especially in today's age where everything, like I said, is pretty much online. You don't need to be printing all the time. And it's just going to take up space, it's going to take up money. So I do believe that is it. I could be forgetting. I have a list written down and I'm like, okay, what is everything that I'm looking back wish I would have had, wish I wouldn't have brought, things of that nature. So I believe that's it. But if you have any other recommendations, if you are also in college and you're like, don't forget this, don't buy this, definitely leave it down below because there might be another person who's in the comments and sees that and you could help them as well. But if there's anything else that you want to add, or if you have any questions or any particular videos that you want me to make, please let me know. I want to make these videos for you guys. If I can save you some money, some time, some stress, some space, I definitely want to help you on that. But anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Also turn on that bell notification and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!